I'm Cade McCutcheon. I'm here to show you how to start the turnaround. This is how I'd start the turnaround if it was a 2-year-old. I usually go two-handed and just make sure he knows, where we're going. And I wouldn't make it hard. Just make sure he figures out the step. And once he finds his step, I'd stop and just work on that over and over. Just a little short, make him get in so he realizes this is where he needs to be, and stop. Then he realizes that that's a good place to go and just wants to hunt that turn as much as possible. I do the same thing the other way. If he stops, apply a little pressure, maybe kick him until he finds his step and realizes this is where I want him to be. As a 2-year-old, it's real important to just build confidence and make sure they know to stay in the turnaround and know that the turnaround is the happy place compared to when I put pressure. I don't know. As I apply pressure with my hands, if he doesn't want to go, I make sure to just bump him with my leg light. And if he gets in, then I quit bumping and just let him step around until he gets comfortable. If he stops right there, bump him again. And then he gets comfortable, and then you stop and reward him. I always go hands first, and if he doesn't respond to my hand or he resists my hand, then I bump him. I light bump and gradually get harder until he gets into the turn, and then I release and let him just find his step. For the most part, he's pretty good about starting the turn, so I don't have to do much at the moment. Now if I want a little more speed, I'll just cluck and then kick him if he doesn't go. I try not to help him too much with my hands or my feet once I get in the turn. And so he just goes on his own, and when I'm showing him, I don't have to use a lot of effort, and he'll just do it all by himself. Do it again. And there he went in real easy, so I'll reward him and be happy with him there for a 2-year-old. As a 3-year-old, I'll step him up a little bit, maybe ask for that turn a little faster. Bump him there. But again, it's just about getting them to want to get away from the pressure and get into that turnaround as easy as possible. And once you get it where it's real easy for him, two-handed as a 3-year-old, then you can start moving on and doing more stuff one-handed and making sure it's real solid getting in there. It's real easy to teach them how to start the turn when they start wanting to go into the turn real bad. Then there's no problem. It's when they're a little nervous about the turn is when you start having trouble with your start. If I can get him where he just knows that this is the place to be, the start becomes real easy. And just do that until he gets comfortable and knows that if he goes in there, nothing's going to happen. You just step around and it'll be easy for him.
Many horses need support in 4 key areas: joint, hoof, coat, and digestion. Smart Combo and Smart Combo Ultra provide support for young and middle-aged horses in light to heavy work. Smart Combo Senior and Smart Combo Senior Ultra are designed specifically for older horses to help them enjoy their golden years and keep them going strong. Smart Combo Ultimate provides an unparalleled level of support for anyone wanting to give their horse the very best. Visit smartpack.com/smartcombo to get started.